Hi friends, 30 years back on the same date, that is 20th October 1995, Dilwale Dulhania was released in the theatres. It broke almost all the records, including the longest ever running movie in a theatre, in a single theatre. And apart from that, it got so much of appreciation, love, affection, awards, felicitations, everything. It became an iconic movie and also a part of pop culture. But more than anything, friends, it ruled our hearts. If you belong to that Zamana, 1990s, you will remember watching that in the theatres. Maybe the first day for show, or because there were plenty of rushes for this movie, on a later day you would have watched this movie. I belong to 70s Zamana, but I watched Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge in the theatres on the big screen with the family. What a family entertainer it is. It ruled the box office, it did great business, it ruled our hearts. It's not only a movie which ran for a long time in the theatre, friends, it's a movie which has the longest nostalgia, longest love and affection. Even now, even today, if we watch this movie, it creates a similar nostalgia, friends. The nostalgia is always there. Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, DDLJ as it is abbreviated. It is one of my favorite movies. I've watched it time and again. How many times? Maybe in 30 years, maybe 30 times, more than that. I'm not sure. Sometimes the entire length of the movie, sometimes in bits and parcels, sometimes my favorite scenes. What this movie doesn't has, it is a comprehensive entertainer. It's a wholesome entertainer, friends. A very good entertainer. It's a big movie, but no frame is boring. It has love story, it has romance, it has the values, the family bondings. Love, get the person whom you love, but not violating the principles of your family. By not breaking the hearts of your family members. Friends, the movie also has wonderful message. As I said, be it wonderful music, mind-blowing music of Jatin Lalit, what songs, evergreen songs, take another 10 decades ahead. The people will still keep loving the songs of DDLJ. Still keep humming. My next generation, its next generation, its next generation, go, go, go. These songs are never going to fade, friends. Such a music album. Jatin Lalit had a very important contribution in making this movie a blockbuster. And Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol lived to the moments of those songs. And poured their life into the songs. These frames cannot be separated, friends. Like Shah Rukh Khan, Kajol and the music of DDLJ cannot be separated. Even when you listen to the song, you will feel their faces in front of you. And when you're watching them, even on a silent mode, if you watch this movie, you'll know which song is coming and which line is coming where. Many people have watched this movie many times, friends. Many times. Such is a nostalgia. Even if it is re-released in the theatres, SRK Film Festival is coming. PVR has announced. DDLJ is not in the list. I'm definitely going to watch at least 3 to 4 movies in that particular list of 7 movies. This movie is not there. Why? This should have been the top priority. This movie should have been in the theatre, DDLJ. And you should have watched people flocking to the theatre to watch DDLJ. What a magnitude, what a scale, what production designs, what cinematography. Each and every scene is breathtaking. As I said, friends, I can talk for the whole day. I can talk for many days. Each and every frame of the movie I can talk about in length. So it's a case study. This entire movie is a case study. How to make a very good romantic movie, but still with family values, and a very good family entertainer, and the movie will be appreciated immaterial of all age. The kids, the youngsters, the old age people, everybody will love watching this movie. Even today, if you watch this movie with entire family in and around at your home, you will not feel hesitated even watching a single frame of this movie. Such a beautiful movie this is. Such a beautiful movie this movie is, DDLJ. The first reason why this movie has so much of value, so much of love, affection, nostalgia, and why it remains in our heart as one of the best SRK movies. SRK, Shah Rukh Khan, King Khan's movies are tremendous. Not only in terms of box office earnings, but also in terms of content and the characters that he has given and the movies that he has given. DDLJ, as long as we remember, as long as we keep thinking about the romantic Shah Rukh Khan with his arms extended, that lovable character who defines love, who brings true love and affection into his character like none does on the big screen. That romance, he is a king of romance, he is a king of love that he brings in his roles. He is the greatest strength, he is the greatest pillar of DDLJ. You cannot imagine DDLJ without Shah Rukh Khan. As a flirt in the first half of the movie, and also you just watch the connections that he has with his father, Anupam Kher, and then a panga with Amrish Puri, a panga with Kajol in the train, and then he comes from London to Punjab. Raj and Simran, those names will be ever etched in our hearts, friends, as one of the beautiful romantic pair on the big screen. This is probably the movie which sowed the seeds of romance, like a new generation romance. And it was also the beginning of Shah Rukh Khan, Kajol chemistry on the big screen, where people started loving. Just bring these two actors on the screen, they're definitely going to create magic. Every time they come on the big screen, they create Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. So coming to Raj, so he is a character of so much, like he's not a perfect character, he's a flirt with whom Kajol later falls in love when she learns that he's not a bad boy. So they have a panga in the train. Before that, he has a panga with her father, Amrish Puri. And there are a couple of scenes, friends, where he tells a फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी type of moments. After that drunk episode, Zara Sa Jum Lumai, after that particular song, when he tells, I know what is the respect and self-respect of a girl. We were drunk, but nothing happened between us. Look at the passion of his performance and look at his eyes coordinating with Kajol's eyes in that particular scene. And watch out for that monologue towards the end of the scene. To kya? So is a prefix added to every dialogue of his. There probably he converts. He's not trying actually, but it is so impactful that from deep within, it changes the core of the consciousness and also the thought process of Amrish Puri, where he brings her and hands her over to Shah Rukh Khan. At last he tells, there can be no other boy in the world who can take good care of you and love you so much as Raj loves. Ja beta ji lo apni zindagi, go for him. So that impact he creates. And when Kajal's mother tells, just run away, you cannot marry being here. When Farida Jalalji tells, just go away and marry, both of you marry, just run away from here, he tells, no. If I should do that, I would have done it long back. Why should I come all the way? I will take her with respect, only with the acceptance of her father, of her mother, and all of you. Such was beautiful. So there are so many moments where Dilwale Dulhania, there is a flirt in him, but there is a matured personality in him. Shah Rukh Khan, such a tremendous character. He carried the role on his shoulders, friends. And this movie belongs so much to Dulhania, so that is Kajol, as much as it belongs to Dilwale, so that is Shah Rukh Khan. We have seen in so many movies that heroine is just kept for the sake of glamour and also for short role, for some dances and other things. No, this is a story which is not complete without Raj or without Simran. So they share the screen space and the responsibility of the movie on the shoulders, the young shoulders then, and they have brought their characters to life. They have poured love and affection into those characters and they lived those characters, friends. Simran's character is such a wonderful character. Kajol, probably I think she has not given such a hearty performance in any of the movie. So here we can see Aditya Chopra pouring his heart into the movie. With love and affection the movie was made. Every frame was scripted. Every frame was dealt with such love and affection and precision. What a precision each and every frame has. And each and every cast, the actors including Shah Rukh Khan, Kajol, Amrish Puri, Anupam Kher and all the other actors have poured their life into their characters. It's not all about Raj and Simran. It's the people in and around them, because this movie speaks about family bond, family relationships. And also the wedding ties within the family relationships, without going away from the family, without jumping away from the family. So that was a culture. The love and affection that Jatin Lalit had poured into the music, each and every song, each and every line of the song and the timing of the song were so precise, friends. You know where the song is going to come and when. You will not feel that particular song is a waste. And two songs which we were, entire music album is blast by Jatin Lalit, but two songs which come in the second half, we were all waiting for those particular songs. Tujhe Dekha To, brilliant song, and Mehendi Laga Ke Rakhna. Those songs in the second half, friends, just stole away the show. And as I said, the movie is about Raj, the movie is about Simran and the chemistry between Raj and Simran, Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol. The chemistry, we had not seen such a chemistry in a romantic movie before that. This was a benchmark movie, friends. After that, this chemistry between Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol laid the foundation for many movies, not only Shah Rukh and Kajol's movies, but many movies to come. How to work with the romance between your lead pair. The chemistry was scintillating and awesome, lovable and admirable and emotional. And look at that intro song, Mere Kaaba Mein Jo Aaye. So that was like a trendsetter, friends. The hero introduced in the dream song of the heroine. So that's a double introduction. The hero and heroine gets an entry, and the hero gets an entry in the dream song of the heroine, both in the same frame, in the same song. Wonderful concept thought over, and what a precision of bringing that particular song onto the screen. And as I said, friends, the double panga was the foundation of the love story. The panga between Shah Rukh Khan and Amrish Puri, which continues from London to Punjab until the last frame. Amrish Puri never appreciates probably the emotions related to Shah Rukh Khan. The thought process is changing inside, but he never expresses till the end of the movie. He is indecisive between hatred and love towards Shah Rukh Khan. And another panga, Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol, the panga which starts in the train with flirting, then the panga, then the admiration, then the love story, then the follow-up story, whatever happens until Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Beautiful. And also we have two things in the movie, friends. One thing is very common in Shah Rukh Khan movies, most of the popular Shah Rukh Khan movies, that is the train. There should be a train scene. Here also, there are two train scenes. One where Shah Rukh Khan gives his hand and takes Kajol into the train in London. So that was the first time they are meeting. And in the climax, where Shah Rukh Khan once again takes Kajol as Dilwale, the Dulhania Le Jayenge moments. The train is an important component of the story, friends. Well crafted. Kabutar, the pigeon, is yet another part of the movie, yet another beautiful character of the movie. You can see Amrish Puri speaking his heart. The intro of the movie starts with Amrish Puri feeding the pigeons at London and telling his majburi. So like helplessness of being in a foreign country. I want to go back to my country. I'll get an opportunity. Ghar Aaja Pardesi, the song which comes after that, which reminded me of Chitti Aayi Hai from Naam. And the same Kabutar episode which connects Amrish Puri and Shah Rukh Khan 2 or 3 times in Punjab. The Kabutar is a very important lovable component of this movie, just like in Maine Pyar Kiya. And more interesting, friends, was the two fathers, Kajal's father, Amrish Puri, a very strict father who loves her, who has some regulations for her. As a daughter, he has responsibilities. He has selected a boy, you need to marry him. But he can also give liberty, but within stipulations, within the framework. And there is a different type of father, Anupam Kher. Anupam Kher is father of Shah Rukh Khan. He is a person who enjoys and celebrates his son's failure also when Shah Rukh Khan fails in his graduation, in his studies. And Anupam Kher, when he wants his son, कभी मत कहना कि अपनी जवानी जीली है. You are going to live my youth. I have sacrificed so much for you. I have never enjoyed my youth. You are going to live my youth as well. And never tell that you have lived the fullest to your youth. And there is Amrish Puri who tells, Ja beta, ji le apni zindagi. Two different fathers, two contrasting fathers, but fathers who love their kids and who understands the emotions of their kids and love them immensely. बड़ी बड़ी देशों में छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है, senorita. Is a very famous dialogue, which later became a pop culture friends. And Palat. That particular scene was awesome. And the scene where they end the London journey, when Kajol invites Shah Rukh Khan for the marriage, she tells, "Main nahi aaunga." Look out for the emotions on his face. That's a point of realization for Kajol to make sure that this man loves me immensely. And I loved Mandira Bedi angle with Shah Rukh Khan and Parmeet Sethi angle with Kajol. They add a lot of stuff and masala into the storytelling. Without them, this movie was never complete, friends. Mandira Bedi was very, very silent, but she delivered her best. Parmeet Sethi had a different swag and different layers to his character. And again, the technical department also excels, friends. Each and every department has excelled. And coming to direction of photography, Manmohan Singh's Manmohliya type of cinematography. Every frame is a freeze frame. What a visual spectacle was Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. And coming to the support cast, friends, they were also the heart and soul of the movie. Farida Jalal ji, Anupam Kher ji, Amrish Puri ji, Satish Shah, Himani Shivpuri, and the little Pooja Ruparal. And there is Karan Johar as well. Overall, friends, I revisited this movie, watched Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. I don't know for which time. Was it 30th, 35th, 40th, 50th? I don't remember. I don't have a count of watching Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Come fall in love. Yes, those who watch this movie will fall in love with this movie and will learn how to fall in love in their life and how to live to get their love, to secure their love. This was absolutely not a review of Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. These were some of my thoughts on the revisit on its anniversary. 30th anniversary is very special. Happy anniversary to Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Happy anniversary to the entire team and crew of Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Thanks to Aditya Chopra for giving us this movie, and loads of love to Raj and Simran. And special love to Jatin Lalit. May every Dilwale get his Dulhania. May every Dulhania get her Dilwale. If you have not watched this movie, watch it on Amazon Prime Video. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, can like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.